So I'm only glazing it through a visual standpoint because I prefer, like, especially like with Terraria, I like moving around and fighting things. Like, I don't like turn-based games that much,
Mm-hmm.
like as much as like what other people do. So that's my only reason why I was like, okay, that's cool. But the only reason why I like, as someone who's never played the other games, I'm saying that because I've never played the other games. It's the same as like when and there's a whole like pivot or like tangent. I watched like the whole game. Like, this is like, it will make sense. But I watched the whole Game of Thrones series, like seasons, like the season 8, like season 1 to season 8 in a week, in a week. Like, I watched that shit like in 7 days, and I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think season 8, and I don't know if you know, but season 8 is like, people are like shitting on. People hate that shit. I watched season 8. I enjoyed it. I saw the flaws. I saw like so much shit. I was like, oh my god, this shit. Like, if I had waited, I think it was like 10 or 8 years of like fucking, because I think it came out in 2010 and it ended in 2018, or maybe in 2008 it came out. I don't know when it came out, but I know it was like 8 to 10 years, or like up to, I think even 15 years of like TV history. If I had waited all that time, like, from season 1 to season 8, and I watched season 8 like at the same time as it was streaming, I would have fucking hated that season because that shit was dog ass. That shit was terrible. But because I watched season 1 to season 8 in 7 weeks, in a week, in 7 days, I didn't get as, like, I didn't get the build up as much as like the other shit. Like, I'll tell you this, like, season 1 through 5, I did get a little build up. And I got to season 6 and 7, and then I saw the dwindling, and then I got to season 8. I was like, okay, this shit was not like a good like ending, and it was not. But I can say I enjoyed it. I liked some of the what they were going for. Like, I liked their ideas, but they could have been so much better executed such a better way. Like it's crazy. But anyways, back to back to what I was going with. My point. Basically, that is basically my explanation. Like, because I know you said, like, you can't go there right now. Like you have to go do this. Like, you have to go finish the tutorial. Like it'd be like, bro, like, why did you make it open world and then not let us explore or like do like the tutorial or whatever when we want to? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why are you like? It'd be like, I think you had to get to a hotel or whatever, and then you go into the hotel and he's like, I want to go out, and he'd be like, oh, you're tired, you want to go to sleep, and it's like, bro, like, what the fuck? He's like, okay, let me go do it. And then he goes to his room, and then the guy comes up to him and goes, oh, before you go to sleep, I need to download an app into your fucking phone. And it's like, bro, what was the whole point of you wanting me to go to sleep just so you could do this? And then they go to I forgot what their name is, but the Poke Centers where they heal the Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
And he goes there, and it gives him an option. It gives him two options: download the Pokédex app, or don't download it, or like, you don't want to download it.
Mm-hmm.
And he clicks don't download it, and he's like, well, the nurse choice goes, well, I need to download it for you either way, so because you need it. And it's like, if we're like, why give the option then?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like the I guess like the characters being idle, they don't do anything.
So this should
Uh-huh.
be like, oh, this should be like the game that gets me back, quote unquote. You know,
Yeah.
like this should be the
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
that I'm like, oh my god, I remember. Oh my god, the nostalgia. But like the
Yeah.
game, like it's just bad. Like you said, a lot of like there's a quest where, or even not necessarily just the quest, but there's like so many like side missions or side quests where you gotta do something and then your Pokemon does it, but then the screen goes to black, and then the scene
Mhm.
changes. Like or like there's one that I'm thinking of that's like a guy that's tied up in a cocoon for like made of spider webs because he's just stuck there because a
Uh-huh.
Pokemon put him there. So then you save him, but you like punch it or whatever. The screen goes to black, and then the guy's just there, and then he's like, "Oh my god, thank you for saving me," but then he just turns around, and then like he turns around, but like he's not moving anything. He's just moving around, and also like it's like things are just popping up. Like there's no animation, there's nothing. It's just like
Mhm.
there's the thing, then screen black, and now it's different. Or there's also like cutscenes in the game where there's text on screen and the characters are moving their mouths and they're doing all these emotions, but there's no voice acting. Yeah, so like the game is pretending like it has voice acting in the cutscenes, but it just doesn't. Like it's like you should just look up like of a Pokemon ZA cutscene. Like it's just
Damn.
yeah, it's I don't know, like I don't understand. And then there was also like a
Yeah.
video of a guy, I forget his name, but also like I don't want to like harsh on him too much because it looks like he's enjoying the game. But like
Uh-huh.
he's watching one of the cutscenes, and then he's like, "Oh my god, I knew from the beginning this game was gonna be different." But then if you like see what's happening on the screen objectively, it's like it's the cutscene, no one's talking,
Mhm.
like it's just like things are happening, but like they're not like I don't know, like clearly he's enjoying the game, but like
Yeah.
what's happening on screen is like feels like it's disrespecting his time so much that it's crazy to me that he still feels like it's worth $70. Which again, if he genuinely does feel like it's worth $70, all power to him. But like,
Yeah.
it's crazy what like the level of disrespect the Pokemon companies like puts on like the player or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, it's like if you want to enjoy it, like obviously, like that's your preference. You can't tell someone like, oh, this game is bad, and obviously, like people have different tastes. Being able to ride the fucking, the Pokemon, like damn, that shit kind of fucking cool. I don't know if the new Pokemon games do that. Maybe they do or not. But from what last I heard, they didn't. So it's like that's a cool mechanic. That why didn't they add that to the Pokemon games early on? Like why did Power World have to do that? I know that was a huge thing that they added. I don't know if I'm right or wrong.
I
So it's
think you
like
could technically ride a couple Pokemon, but like it wasn't like you could ride every Pokemon. There's like one Pokemon
Yeah.
you could ride, or like
yeah,
if you ride a Pokemon, like using like fly or whatever, like it's just a cutscene. You don't actually get to fly the Pokemon.
yeah, yeah. From what I heard, I could be wrong. I could be misremembering, but I think in Power World you could like fly with the Pokemon, like if they had flying ability.
Yeah,
I think
I never played Power World, but like I've seen
Yeah.
people talk good about it.
Obviously, if you want to enjoy a game, you like no matter what level, because it like you have to fight an evil Justice League, and basically, what was the thing? I think one of the controversies was that the Arkham Batman, which is a beloved Batman game, was connected to this game. So I think it got a little hype that holy shit, like this Batman's gonna be here. He's gonna fucking be so badass. Like he's gonna destroy our characters. Like I wonder how they're gonna do it. It's gonna be kind of scary, kind of cool, right?
Mhm.
Then it comes to the game, and I think the gameplay was decent-ish. I'm not too sure. Damn, fuck. It was decent-ish. I think I don't know. I could be wrong, but I did see some people complaining about it. I think a lot of people complain more about the story than the actual gameplay. I could be wrong, and it was like the way they killed the Arkham Batman. Everyone hated it. Everyone's like, "Damn, this shit is so disrespectful."
Mhm.
And also, especially because the voice actor for Batman died, and he was like the voice actor for Batman. So this was his last piece of work in like as Batman ever. So people were like, "Damn, this shit is so fucking ass because of the way they killed Batman."
No, I don't know like details, but like I know about the games.
Okay, well, basically, people were upset about that because of how amazing this Batman is. They killed him. Then it turns out they basically they released a couple like new characters. Like I think they released a Joker from a different dimension. Because it turns out like the Justice League is being controlled by Brainiac, and they're trying to kill the Justice League, obviously, and Brainiac, and cut to the like they started like doing like releasing character. They were releasing like a Joker from a different dimension. I think not Mr. Freeze, but his wife, Mrs. Freeze, and they hated the fucking design. I think that they hated the design. I think that was one of the big issues. What was another one? I think the daughter of Deathshot or like daughter of Deathstroke. I can't remember who it was. I know the last character they released was Deathstroke, and people were hating on the fucking game so bad. And it was like I think it was a decent game, but they hated on it so much that eventually they ended the fucking game, and none of the voice actors for any of the characters wanted to come back for it, except one of them. And they did like a shitty like PowerPoint like fucking like ending. and my point is like, I think like that's not what people should do, but like they should like be like, hey, like have some control, like have some quality control over the games. Like, don't just like release fucking like shit that people aren't gonna like. Obviously, like not everything a fan wants is good.